What is happening? Who are you?
Quiet. If you make a peep, we're done for.
Henry?
Good God, Henry. What are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing? Hunting boar? Came to save your noble arse.
My noble arse thanks you. Well, how did you get here?
I'll tell you later. Who's this?
Vauquelin-Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. At your service.
Brabant led the defense at Kuttenberg. He's Sigismund's prisoner, same as me.
And I came very close to holding the town. Besides...
There's no time for chit-chat. He's our ally. We can't leave him behind. Right, no doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right? Well, let's hear it.
Of course I have a plan. I got to the fortress.
C'est magnifique!
They know in the fortress now that we're lucky von Burgov, so I'll take you to that. We'll get to the forest not far.
Formidable! I call that an elixir!
Wait.
Well, it's just a passage.
You can forget. I'm not going...
What the fuck?
Let me...
It is not silver.
Don't worry. I won't allow any...
I remember.
Now relax.
Henry.
All right.
Un moment.
Yes?
And what about
I think there's a couple.
Très bien. But I think we could get there. Then you simply open the gate. It may not be the best plan. It was not...
That's a wonderful... But...
Exactement.
Damn it, Henry.
Well, don't...
I certainly...
Mais...
I'll go ahead and scout it.
And how?
Well, the stables can be seen from...
Agreed.
But you must be
True.
Précisément.
Right.
Brabant, keep watch by the stairway. I'll go to the window and wait for Henry's signal.
I think it would be better if you watch the stairs.
Why's that?
You are younger. You have better hearing.
You said you once discovered a dozen English spies, so you can surely handle one.
I have a...
Fine. Thanks, Henry.
I have...
Très bien. Now I wish.
Well, that's that. Now I just need to wait for a capon. Lord Jesus Christ, stand by our side.
I must admit, mes amis, the last time I have had such a suspense? Was when I was rescuing the King of France.
We, monsieur, were surely brave. And fortune favors the proud. Yeah! Free at last!
Thank you for coming for me, Henry. You're a great friend. The best I could wish for.
After today, you may also count me among your friends. I, Vauquelin Brabant, chevalier, aventurier et voyageur. I'm at your service, mon brave Henri. And I have an excellent idea. In your honor, I shall name my new horse after you.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Vacula.
My name is Vauquelin.
Vocula?
Vauquelin. Vauquelin.
Vocla... would you mind if I just call you Brabber?
Brabant. En.
Brabant?
Que peut-on y faire? It will have to do. Do not concern yourself, mon ami. Clearly, you are not tenant in any art or conversation. But at least you have courage and other skills. You carried out the entire operation truly brilliantly. I could not have done it much better myself. And look, mon ami, how the fresh air suits Monsieur Chapon. He has finally stopped drawing in self-pity.
What self-pity, damn it? I was locked up for days in a tiny stinking room.
Ah, come now, mon cher. Luck was simply not on your side for once. That is all. Now we are finally free. The time has come for grand deeds. I did not waste my time in captivity. I fought everything over diligently. Listen.
Please, I'd prefer not to.
What's troubling you, Sir Hans?
What do you think? It all turned to shit again, and I ended up in captivity. I'm thankful at least that Hanush won't have to pay von Bergov a ransom for me. I'd never live that down. But I'll still have to listen to another lecture from him about how useless I am. Or do you have a different feeling about our Trotsky mission?
True. Not everything went according to plan. Actually, almost nothing went to plan. But at least I finally got revenge on Istvan. That Horson got what he deserved. Believe me.
My Christ, you got Istvan! That's welcome news. No one will miss that fucker. Nice work, but I don't think that'll help me much with Hanush.
Jobst is hatching his plans. Soon we'll kick Sigismund out of this country, and I think the bold Sir Hans will still have a chance to prove himself.
Mais oui! I must meet your Jobst de Moravie. I have some clever ideas about how to strike against Le Roi Sigismund.
Yeah, you go and chat with Jobst. At least I can get good and drunk in the meantime. We should spur the horses on! God knows! They might be hot on our heels! Yeah! Christ, wounds! Such destruction and havoc!
War. Monsieur Chapon, you have yet to participate in a real battle. But I fought against les Valaques at Naples, and les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème. It is always the same.
That's not war, it's barbarism. What value did this village have?
Eh bien, I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual revenues could be perhaps several hundred groschen.
That's not what I meant, Fakalin. No fortress. Maybe one fortified courtyard? Practically insignificant militarily. That's not how war should be fought. This is unjust.
Do not give way to sentimentality, monsieur. A village could harbor spies and saboteurs or supply the enemy, and destroying enemy assets is an effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only in battles. There are not even many of those. To strike in the rear, make the enemy lose and bleed. That is how most conflicts are fought. However, wait a year or two, the village will be settled. The population will increase again. That is how it always happens.
But we're the nobility. Our task is to lessen the chances of such things happening.
You're right, Hans. We must find allies and put a stop to it as soon as possible, so we can save as much as we can.
Yes, but we failed in Trotsky. And now this is our punishment.
I see that short captivity has turned you into a philosopher. Lord Capon, you should apply to the Faculty of Arts before the muse lifts you again.
Here!
Of all the bandits in the whole wide world, we run into this pair of scoundrels.
We... I fucked everything up.
Oh, get up, lad. Everyone makes mistakes. Only a better man owns up to them. At least we know now what kind of vermin we're dealing with.
What brings you here? We just escaped from Malashov, and right now
There's no time for haste. One thing at a time, my boy. Word reached Ratai that you pair got yourselves into a nice mess. I'm glad to see you both in one piece. So, let's hear it. What happened?
It's best if Henry tells you. I wasn't around for half of it.
no sooner had we made camp by a pond, only we were ambushed by bandits in the...
And how did...
Just by a stroke of good luck.
Only after that, we couldn't get into...
And the bastard...
But you did get it.
Von Berg. We even helped him out. It all came out after we set out with Von...
Only they
But it turned out these very outlaws are on our...
Well, I'll...
So von Bergov...
Zizka.
I think you'll meet...
What impression?
He's some impoverished yeoman.
He made quite an impression, but if only it didn't have to be in rapport.
We're riding to a gathering of king, if fortune favors.
If we keep
Patience, my friend.
like how in the
I was helped by the Ruttard family.
Ulrich Favak,
Oh, he won't be for long.
It seems you...
But don't forget to say...
Sigismund has convened the city. The word is, Sigismund is going to make an...
he picked a nice time.
Can we go to Rabors?
I wish I could say yes. Young Lord Capon will go with us to... and try to work...
What?
You've got the... Just tell him either he gets...
It's worth it.
I hope that if Sigismund is just going to announce an increase in...
Well, at least... And don't worry.
T'inquiète. I will go as
Hans?
Vaclin.
He was a...
In that case,
You don't know what you promised.
the main thing is to watch out for yourself. As soon as you can do so without...
He'll manage it, but now...
Adieu.
And to you. I ought to go and see Rosa when I'm in town. No doubt she'd like to know how it went with that book. Come here.
What's that?
God bless you.
Greetings, goodman.
These are hard times.
Thanks be to the Lord for...
That's still a way.
What's there to take? I only managed to salvage a few...
Show me.
By all means. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir. Was that you? Ah, never mind then. What are you doing, you whistler?
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Hey! You nearly ran into me!
What would you...
I need.
And...
I need.
All right.
I'll...
What?
Watch where you're going!
Slowly. Nice and slow.
God bless.
Greetings.
Search! Show me what you've got on you!
Go ahead and search me.
You hear me?
I've got nothing to hide.
Search! Well, you did. I'm and I don't want... Now. Get out of my sight!
By the way,
My favourite...
as I wandered through, and there it lay.
You really found... by the way...
Actually not.
That's too bad.
Why do you think so?
I just think you might not in absolutely everything. Look, you've never thought about...
Me?
How should I know?
That's a tempting...
Wouldn't you want...
I suppose I'm...
There are still a few blank pages.
That sounds...
We'll have plenty of light.
My pleasure. You haven't thought?
Now.
Both?
Just tell me what you'd... I'll take careful note.
Well...
Why not?
You mean I...
You don't need...
They've already been...
That's 2 words, but I'll forgive you.
Make him a do-gooder.
Very well. Oh.
Yeah.
Especially when...
And what's wrong with that?
No,
Do you know...
of course not.
Who, for...
I don't need to look far.
Tell me more about...
Father is the last Ruthard in Kuttenberg. He doesn't want to go down in history as the weak root.
All right.
Wise, but it's hard to...
Tell me more...
I had always thought that, except he was really... Not a day goes by when I...
Was he the one who...
Yes. And also...
And Kunzli...
Naturally.
You speak...
If they hadn't quarrelled, back to work.
He could be born with his foot in his mouth.
That's a good idea. That would be a...
Well?
Not yet.
What?
A picture. Especially...
What?
Have you ever seen a...
A heron?
Well, your suffering is... So what about that...
That's nice. Sermons for ordinary.
You see? And what about the sketch?
Oh, it's pretty, really.
But otherwise, I think...
What? And for that matter...
No, beating. Please do stop by. Perhaps I can show...
You said you...
If you ask nicely.
Very well, then.
That depends on what you're interested in. Or if you prefer action. But I warn you in advance, so...
I'd like you to... You shoot...
I prefer...
Will you teach me?
Look out.